Howdy ho there, neighbors. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Edie. I'm so happy to be with you on this Wig Wednesday. I just came up with that. I didn't feel like doing my hair today, so I went and got one of my favorite wigs, $20 wigs. I love the wig shop near me. You can even buy snacks there. Like, they have everything. It's not just wigs. But I always go to the back section, clearance wigs. I won't pay mad money for a wig. Also, because I saw that documentary about where the hair comes from. The people go to these really impoverished nations, and women who are just trying to survive and feed their children will grow their hair out, never touch it. Glorious virgin hair. Somebody comes and they cut it all off, like take it scalp short, and they'll pay them maybe $5 because then they're trying around and selling that hair for sometimes close to $1,000. I saw this wig once when I got into wiggetry. I said, oh, that's so beautiful. How much is that wig? $785. You're only paying these women $5 for all of their hair? Make that make sense? So no, I won't pay money for human hair. No, acrylic is fine. Acrylic is just fine. Look at this. I love it. I love the color. It's so thick over it, and the hat looks even bigger. And then it makes my round face look smaller. You know, I've always kind of been self-conscious about my face. Saturday, we're going to do a live stream, and you can ask me questions. I'm sure some of you are confused, like, why is this girl wearing wigs and talking about costumes and Candace Owens? And short answer to that is, why not? I love dressing up. I love making costumes, but there is a reason. So you can ask me questions like that on Saturday. Please bear with me. I'm still working out the kinks. I aim to be at the level of Jay Witt, you know, group therapy. Like the dual streams. He can show clips in real time. Girl is still here screen recording and then watching them on my tablet. And then when I edit, I put the videos and overlay. It's a lot. So bear with me. Okay. Before we get into Candyland, did you guys see my video on the Maduro situation? It was a good time. It was a good, but not a lot of people saw it. I also need to work on putting cards at the end of the video. Please don't leave. I'm trying my best. Girls with long hair, do you just do this every day? My hair has never been long, ever. It maybe gets to here. I remember Carrie Russell's hair was everything, and then she cut it off for Felicity. That was the beginning of the end for that show. I don't want to talk about it. Let's get into this video. No.
On September 9th, we broke a story about the Egyptian planes, tracking Turning Point Faith. That document we still have for you, which is coming forward. We will be proven correct on that as well. We broke a story about the bomb dogs failing to detect the recently discharged weapon on September 10th, and that it was actually the feds that then directed three rookie police officers to find it. We also broke a story of the massive check that was coming to Turning Point USA from...
I'm sorry. What is she wearing? Say what you will about this woman. That's a good-looking woman. She's got silky satin skin, chocolate brown eyes, bee-stung lips, perfect teeth. You can hate her and still think that that's a beautiful woman. So why, Candace, are you wearing clothes from the reject pile of the Mrs. Nesbitt collection? Who told her it was a crime to look pretty during your show? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so much fun to be a girl. It is so much fun being a girl and wearing fun things. And what is this? She looks like Grandma Moses. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. That was embarrassing. I know and I'm a Sprite Zero person. Oh, I love Diet Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it might be rotting my organs, but it's not rotting my teeth. And I pick the teeth. Oh my gosh, it was a joke. Trying this, Annie Elise. Do you guys watch 10 to Life with Annie Elise? I love that girl. And she said, but I tried Olipop and it tastes really, really good. Let's rewind. Edie's gonna behave.
September 9th, we broke a story about the Egyptian planes, tracking Turning Point Faith. That document we still have for you, which is coming forward. We will be proven correct on that as well. We broke a story about the bomb dogs failing to detect the recently discharged weapon on September 10th, and that it was actually the feds that then directed three rookie police officers to find it. We also broke a story of the massive check that was coming to Turning Point USA from Pierre. Is it Pierre Dupont? Is it Pierre Falcone? I think it's Pierre Falcone. I really do believe it's Pierre Falcone for a lot of reasons. We are still looking for more information. So when it comes to receipts and evidence, we have been presenting a lot of it. And we are getting no credit for it. We don't care. We don't want credit, actually. What I want is for this to be solved. I want to know who killed Charlie Kirk, and I don't believe it was Tyler Robinson. Of interesting updates to add to that. First and foremost, I should say, for good measure, that Turning Point USA would like us to clarify that while, yes, it is true, the tent idea was initially brought up by Elizabeth McCoy, it was ultimately a group decision to move forward with the idea, a group decision between the events team and the exhibitor hall team. Now, the idea from them was that at future tour stops, people would use that tent to grieve and to share their thoughts about how Charlie had changed their lives. Second update, this time regarding Fort Huachuca as well. Erica has submitted another follow-up text regarding her whereabouts on the 8th. Now, you will recall, as I told you yesterday, that the issue with the first message that she provided, which was purportedly a conversation between her and Charlie about dinner on the evening of the 8th, was that the contact name was blocked on the message, was blacked out on the message. I had received that, by the way, on December 28th. I immediately said, hey, could you unblock that, or uncover that, rather? And I followed up about 4 to 5 times, just trying to get that before we came back onto the podcast. I just said, I just want to see the contact number shown. Well, when I got off air yesterday, I had a follow-up, but it unfortunately was not what we were looking for or what we had asked for. It was just a Charlie Kirk contact card. Just like, this is Charlie Kirk's contact card in my phone. Now, I should add here that I'm obviously working through a third party, and they made it clear that Erica has been tied up with something personal. So that's the reason for the delay. There were six kids as well throughout the holiday. So there's just been a delay on getting that, but I wanted to let you guys know where we are at. No response at all from Brian Harpole. I've told you that several times. Or relatedly, Dan Flood.
Okay. And this isn't even going to be the height of my irritation. Turning Point USA, why do you want her to clarify anything for you? Why haven't you slapped her with a cease and desist yet? Why are you still corresponding with her? Do you want to work with her? Are you hoping she'll come back? Her ridiculous requests of you, why are you honoring those? Erica, why are you submitting anything to this clown? I don't think we'll ever get an answer. It doesn't make sense. If I were Erica and I had this perverse and rebellious woman reach out to me and say, send me the last text conversation you have with your husband. I want the whole thing, the whole thread. Can you just do a screen recording? Go up to the top of that day, his last full day with you. Start from the top, and then I want to see every single message. Go slow when you scroll. Make sure that I can see how his name appears in your phone. If I were Erica and that happened, I can't even say what I would do. You see, because it's not another woman's business when I speak to my husband, how I speak to my husband, what our last conversation was, what we did the evening before he was killed. That would just be my business. And those that I chose to share it with, who are part of my inner circle. Candace isn't part of her inner circle. Do you want her to be? Why else would you be entertaining this demon? And who's a third party? Is it Jack Posobiec? I bet you money it is. Or it could be Megan. Because remember, she said they were working behind the scenes for a long time. I trust none of these people. All of this is really suspicious now. And I'm looking at them squinting when I wasn't before. Why are you entertaining such lunacy? Why do you need to send her any private information between you and your husband? You're dishonoring your husband by doing that. There's no reason for it. This woman is a no one. She's nobody to you. What is she doing for you that you need to please her? Saying, what am I missing here? None of it makes sense, and it won't. This will never make sense. Let's continue.
It's worth stating, before we get into this, that me finding the behavior and the conversation that I had with Terrell to be extremely suspicious is not, of course, an invitation to harass him or his family. I'm against that, and I'm saying that because apparently he is receiving death threats. That was told to me. He's receiving death threats because people want answers. Now, do I ever want that to happen? I don't want people to watch this show and partake in that. Nor do I think you guys are partaking in that, but I'm just saying that. Like, on this show, we sentence people to truth. I don't trust people who lie repeatedly to me over the phone. I don't. He was acting guilty during a time when I had no indication one way or the other whether or not Turning Point people would be involved in a cover-up. And for clarity, I want to show you guys this as well exclusively, a still image of the much longer video I have that was shown to me of Charlie from behind. Okay, this is the video. And you can see what we have there. That's Charlie's necklace that's hanging. There's no blood on Charlie. There was absolutely no blood on Charlie. Not only did the bullet not go through, it didn't even cause any sort of destruction. And I follow that video until he goes down. There's nothing that we would expect to see from a 30-06. And again, I have a close-up of this. That's his chain. There's no question that what you are seeing there is his chain. And the only blood that I saw was blood in his...
But she's upset about the tent. She was up in arms about the tent and demanded answers for why they would have that at America Fest. But she's unbothered and showing still images of the moment that Charlie Kirk was shot. And she even wanted to zoom in close so you could see that there was no blood, just the spatter of blood on his hand. This woman is a vile, demon-filled creature. Normal individuals wouldn't want to show this. If they did show it, you would see a very obvious reaction from them. Emotion, some inflection in their eyes, someone having to turn and look away. Not her. Laser focused on it. And she watched it over and over and over. Remember, she asked the person to replay that part over and over and over and over. She wanted to see it. Why did she enjoy watching it? I didn't even know Charlie, and I still feel like crying just seeing that photo because I'm thinking about his children because they won't be able to escape this. If they didn't get a good look at the videos, they'll have the luxury of seeing the still shots posted by a woman who wanted to destroy their dad. I get emotional thinking about his parents, just having to bury your own child, having to see all the mess of people mocking Charlie and how he was shot and making gestures to their neck and making posters and memes of it. If that wasn't enough, now they can look at a still shot of the exact moment that his life was taken. Because I'm normal and have a soul, I didn't even know him, and it affects me. He claims that they're BFFs. Do you see any bother on her face? And I'm not talking about because she tried to pair a fuchsia lip with a cherry red sweater. Just wanted to throw that in there because things are getting a little heavy. And I don't want to cry on camera because it's not pretty. Oh my gosh. Just see his head. Terrible thing to watch. Oh my word. It was so traumatic. But she wants to show the still photos. That should be illegal. She should not be able to show those photos. That should be reserved for the court system to show during the trial. If they want to talk about whether or not he was shot with a 30-06, Candace, does it matter? Because he was shot. Regardless, let it play out in court. Okay, it's flawed. It's a flawed system, but it's not completely broken, and things still work out if you just let people do their jobs. I know you don't want anyone to trust anything or any other person but you, but they can. You can. If you're listening and you're looking sideways at the feds who aren't in charge of this investigation. She keeps talking about the feds like they're in charge of the investigation. They're not. She's so backwards in everything she does. It's bad enough that the video should be scrubbed from the internet. I couldn't even believe what I was seeing on Instagram. Or weeks later, the same videos. Yet my video that I made back in 2022 or something about talking about how the Lord had healed my husband, that was taken down for spreading misinformation. That doesn't make any sense. You know what? I don't know why I thought I could do this video. I don't know how I thought that I could make a quality video, if you will. It affects me so much to see the footage of Charlie getting shot and now the still images. I could not believe my eyes. Yesterday she said, to what end? To what end? I'm asking you that, Candace. To what end? Turning Point USA. They made a big to-do about we're going to pick up the microphone. Slowing down. We're not slowing down. We're going to do every single campus event. We're going to do America Fest because we want to honor Charlie. Yet you dishonor him by allowing this to happen. By corresponding with this woman, you dishonor Charlie Kirk. Just place all the blame on Candace. No. Other people involved here. They're allowing it to continue. I'm not going to front like I know the ins and outs of the legal system. I don't. But you can bet your bottom dollar that if I were Erica, each and every time this fool did a video, I would have taken a meeting with my lawyer. My lawyers would be making bank, baby. I would take a meeting each and every time she opened her mouth about my husband. And I would say, listen, look under every rock, look in every single book you have. Let's review every case there ever was to see if I have a leg to stand on to stop this woman legally. You wouldn't see me anywhere else. I would be stopping this foolishness because it's dishonoring Charlie. And I'm so sorry for my behavior. So she goes on to reveal all of Tyler Boyer's past issues in debt. His wages were being garnished. Given all the info, doxing the world with her social autopsy. That was her lifelong dream, to do social autopsy, which is she's carrying out day to day on her show. All of these people, let me give all of their information about every single thing, but don't you do it to me. I went on to talk about Tyler Boyer's grandparents and cousins, and oh my gosh, goodness gracious. The next clip that we're going to watch is her reacting to that was leaked from the Daily Wire's new show that's a parody of Candace Owens and her shenanigans. It's embarrassing to watch her react to this, and it's so embarrassing, just the lack of self-awareness that she has. It's embarrassing to witness it because it just okay, you don't have to go back far in the video to hear her release private details about different individuals. She does that daily. She wants people to be harmed, for sure. But now she's going to go on to say that she feels uncomfortable with what Ben Shapiro is doing and that he has reached stalker level and she thinks that there should be laws protecting her, protecting people against employers stalking their employees. I have a question, Candy. You say, Candy, that Ben is stalking you. What do you deem as stalker behavior? Could it be that terrorizing an elderly woman for pictures of her genital and a blood test, is that stalky? Is it stalky to send people to Erica's town hall and report back to you? Is it stalky to track Erica's movements and the planes that she's been on, or look at somebody's phone records? Is that stalky at all? Is it stalky behavior to opine over another woman's husband? Is it not stalky for you to stalk your ex-employer, Turning Point USA? Is that not stalky behavior? Asking for a friend. So I don't think making a parody show about you is stalker behavior. We're all doing it. Did you catch my social autopsy video? Oh, honey. Daily Wire. Listen, I don't have anything against this. I don't even know who it is, Maddie, but I would have done it for free. I would have done it for free to do this show. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. We're all doing it, Candace. You make fun of everyone. In your social autopsy FAQ, you said employers have the right to fire people based on what they see on our site. That is their right. We're not saying that they should, but it's their right if they want to do so. You just really need to watch what you say and just be nice and nothing will happen to you. You hold people to a standard you yourself cannot meet. You're full of hypocrisy. Woe to you, Pharisees and teachers of the law, you hypocrites.
Did anybody watch that South Park episode? You know what? None of this matters. Let's get to her conclusion.
She is.
It's really good. It's really good. It's really sweet. So funny. It's like very original. I would say she's clever as a fox. Plus teach her why we use that particular simile, but I can tell that facts about animal symbolism and history are obviously not her thing. So I guess the idea is Candace is discussing the state flag and she's using that as proof that Charlie was murdered or something. It's interesting. It's a vibe. Anyway, wanted to show you that because the Daily Wire continues to exhibit stalker vibes. This is not normal. I am now telling people that Ben Shapiro is my psycho ex-boyfriend because that's what this feels like. None of this is normal. We don't have to pretend this is normal. Nothing that has happened since I've left that company is normal. Not how I left the company. Not the glorious town hall, the slave hanging, teach everybody a lesson. Like, it's psycho ex-boyfriend. It's the ex-boyfriend that breaks up with you, blasts a message to all of your friends, says, come look, here's why I did it. I hate her. You know, okay, I guess this is over. That's fine. Move on in my life. And then you try to move on in your life. And like, he's sliding into the DMs of everybody saying you can't deal with. Don't speak to her. She's terrible. I'm going to smear her. I'm going to tell you what she is. I hate her. It's okay. Fine. That's okay. I'm happy to move on in my life. I'm going to sue you. I get everything. The apartment we share, the car you're going to leave, you're going to have nothing. Okay. That's fine. Take it. I'd like to just move on in my life. I'm going to sue you again because I'm upset about something else. Okay. Fine. I would really just like to move on and close this chapter in my life. But all of a sudden he's like jumping onto stages and talking trash about me. He sees I moved on. I'm like, okay, I'm just doing my own show here. You don't know, but you know, like, why do you care? Are you good? Are you good? Can you move on? And you're designing shows after me. This is not normal. This is not how employers are supposed to behave. I'm being so serious. There's something about it that's like, and parking aside Maddie, she's just the latest pawn. You know, they just got to find someone who really desperately wants to be famous, stands on a couch, okay, whatever, thinks she's going to be the next it girl. That's fine. There's nothing to do with her, actually. I hope it works out for her. I am speaking about an employer that can't move on. This feels dangerous to me. Like we're getting to a stage of obsession that is dangerous. You have to go create a show that's interesting and compelling that people want to watch. It's not based off of somebody that you fired because you didn't want them anymore. That doesn't track with the public. So I just feel like this is getting very creepy. It's making me uncomfortable. And there should, in fact, be laws to prevent this from happening. There just should be laws that prevent employers from sending interns to stalk you at events, from trying to get you canceled from speaking events, or buying your friends. Like, oh, that's the next step of the crazy ex-boyfriends. I'm going to reach out to everybody you know and offer them money. Yeah, I'm going to pretend I was Charlie's friend. What are you doing? Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you so inside of my life? Please just move on. This is not mentally healthy for you, Ben. I want you to be better. I want you to get better.
Oh my gosh. The gaslighting is serious with this woman. She is skilled. They made a whole show about it. We're all doing it. People have segments dedicated just for you. This is what you want, all of the attention, but she only wants good attention. This is another injury to her ego, another narcissistic injury that she's suffering. People are mocking her for all the dumb things that she said about the beekeepers and the maroon Ninja Turtles. People are gonna mock you, honey, because that's stupid. She can call everybody else stupid and call them demons and call them vermin and just spend her life mocking people, women of God. She just wants to make you look so stupid and foolish and talk to you like I'm talking to you now, like you have a mental disorder. Ben, I want you to get help. Are you good? Are you good? Because your entire show is about another woman's husband. And that's a bit fatal attraction, boiled bunny for me. No self-awareness. She's wielding an axe on her victims, and someone comes along and smacks her in the head with a cast iron skillet, and she's like,
why on earth would you do that? Oh my gosh.
well, you were wielding an axe.
You're gonna make fun of me? I don't care if I've been making fun of everyone my entire life. I can do that, you can't.
I don't even need to say anything else about her. And this, no one can touch. She won't stop. No one can stop her. Only Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let me know what you thought of this video. To everyone who has subscribed, I love you. I can't wait to see you in a live chat on Saturday. I hope that works out for me. The book we're going to be talking about on Friday, because that will be our Fun Friday event. Our Fun Fridays will be Candyland book. I will see you in the next one. I love you so much.